In cartoons, the jokes and gags are usually very easy to understand, since they're programming aimed at children. However, sometimes animators hide some jokes and secrets that go unnoticed. Today we're going to look at the top 7 secret messages hidden in cartoons. Don't touch yourself. This scene is from the funny show Ed, and Eddy, and in one of its episodes we had the chance to see what Ed does for so long in the bathroom. Don't get the wrong idea, he's just brushing his teeth when suddenly Ed and Eddy come in. During the scene, you can see several notes stuck to the wall, and on them you can read instructions apparently left by his parents, in which they remind him of things like he should clean the toilet after using it. Among these notes, you can read one that says, "Don't touch yourself." So it seems that he doesn't just use the bathroom for long periods of time to brush his teeth. Although this secret is very funny, I'm not sure if it's the best kind of joke to include in a series dedicated to children. September 11th. You likely know about the link between The Simpsons and predictions. However, it seems that the series with the yellow characters is not the only one that predicts events. Johnny Bravo is an animated series from Cartoon Network that aired in the 90s and early 2000s. And in a particular episode, it also left us with the unsettling prediction of the attack on the Twin Towers. In that episode, Johnny and his neighbor get kicked out of the movie theater and argue outside. On the street, you can see a poster with a tower in flames and a sign that reads, "Coming soon." Curiously, the episode was aired in April 2001, just 5 months before September 11th. Secret language. The creators of Futurama are smarter than many of us might think, as they created 2 completely original languages to use in the series. Many times when you watch the series and signs with symbols appear, it's actually an encrypted language. For example, the sign you're seeing right now says, "Delicious human burgers." According to what the creators themselves said, they never thought that fans would end up deciphering the meaning of the symbols in their language. So when this happened, they decided to create a new one. Three Frink rules. In the episode, Homer Cube trying to find a way to escape from his sisters-in-law Patty and Selma, Homer enters a closet and ends up in a 3rd dimension, where he finds, among many other things, a series of numbers and letters that seem to make no sense. But by now we should know that in this show, even the smallest detail has a reason. Each pair of numbers in this sequence represents an American Standard Code for Information Interchange Code, a common language in computer systems. If this sequence is translated, you can read the phrase "Frink rules," which would mean Frink rules, a clear reference to Professor Frink, who in addition is the one constantly looking for Homer in this episode. 5 Phineas and Ferb. Propagation is the breeding of any species in a natural way, so if we apply that word to humans, it basically means having sexual relations. This term was used in one of the episodes of Phineas and Ferb, more specifically when Jeremy sings a song to Candace using the propagation of species. Although in this part of the episode, he doesn't make anything clear to her and only talks to her about propagation. But at the end of the episode, when he's about to tell Candace what he likes about her, the scene cuts and a soccer match appears in which a goal is scored. I think in this case, the message for Candace is, of course, Adventure Time. Currently, it's one of the most successful series of all time, with more than 3 million viewers for each episode that airs. In one of his wise pieces of advice to Finn, Jake explains it in the most discreet way possible. How to move forward in a relationship with a girl. In 15 levels, like a staircase, he explains to him step by step how to approach the girl. But Finn gets ahead and asks him what happens at level 15. At this moment, Jake gives him a clear warning. He must never go there. What happens on that level is still a secret. And step 15, stay away. Satan, secret cult. The Illuminati are a secret cult. Not very secret. And maybe that's why Nickelodeon made these not-so-subtle references. During an episode of the series, Bob Esponja and Patricio try to find out what secret Calamardo is hiding. The Cephalopod Lodge is clearly the Bikini Bottom version of the Illuminati, and in this episode, there are clear references to this secret cult. The similarities are too obvious, and although we can't be sure that the members of the Illuminati wear red robes and hats, you can see the Eye of Horus everywhere. And what if we add to that the fact that the meeting place of the cephalopods is a pyramid with a big eye? We already have more than enough evidence since these are the two clearest symbols of this cult. Leave a like and comment if you had noticed any of these secrets. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell to be one of the first to watch the video and leave your comment.